up, guys? It's Blue Thunder. Just wanted to share my thoughts on the Unity port. Honestly, never thought I'd purchase it. It wasn't something that I thought that was necessarily for me. I mean, I do play on the console some, but generally I play Doom on the PC, and there's such a wide selection of source ports, as we all know. So it's like, why would I want something like, the Unity port, unless, you have a console, or I don't know. But anyways, I did break out my Xbox a few days ago, and, I was thinking, I have the Doom, the original Doom, Ultimate Doom, and Doom 2 for Doom 3 on the original Xbox. I was messing around with that. And then I also was playing around with, I have Doom 3, the BFG version on Xbox 360. I was messing around with that version. Those two seem pretty similar in my mind. There's not much differences there. And, I was like, well, if I ever wanted to play those. And I honestly was checking out the 360 one because I thought, well, maybe that's part of the same one that the Unity port was updated with, but it's not, which I kind of knew that already. But I just wanted to double check. And then, I thought to myself, I was like, well, I got an Xbox One also. So I said, well, if I buy, and I was looking into it, it's only $5 for Doom 2, and that's what I ended up buying. It was only $5, and for $5 I got, I can play it on the Xbox One. You get all the add-ons well, speaking of which, I'll go to the add-ons here real quick. You got, I only bought Doom 2 now, I didn't buy the Ultimate Doom, so I got the bulk of the add-ons, which is, I think there's a total of 13 right now. So I got 10 of them, with some of them being the vanilla. You got TNT and Plutonium and No Rest for a Living. So you got all the commercial Doom 2 type wads, and then you got all the extras like, Back to Saturn X. I was surprised to see Double Impact on there, because that's actually for the Ultimate Doom. But hey, take it. And then you got the new Earthless Prelude, which is... I think that's the newest one there is. And then you got Syringe, Doom Zero, which is really nice, and then Record. They're all good, and the way I was looking at it was, eventually I'll probably buy the Ultimate Doom, but I haven't right now. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and play some while I'm talking. I figured one day I'll buy the Ultimate Doom, but right now, I'm looking at it from a budget perspective, especially since it's not something I really wanted to buy. But, you get the most bang for your buck when you buy Doom 2 if you were to choose between Doom 2 and Ultimate Doom. Because I think the only other add-ons you would get with the obviously you get the Ultimate Doom. But you'd also get Sigil, and then I think you get No End in Sight. Dang, I'm dying here. I'm talking too much. You get No End in Sight, and then which is a really good vanilla wad. Oh, when you hear that, the secret thing, I'll have to do that again. But you also get the No End in Sight. You get Sigil. What was the third one? Deathless, which that's another good one. But like I say, from a money saving perspective, for $5 you get all those maps for Doom 2. That's just kind of why I went with it. Like I said, I always wanted to check out the Unity port, just never really had much reason to. But I figure, what the heck, it's for $5, And the other thing, the reason I chose, well, I have the Xbox, so naturally that's what the console I have. But the other cool thing is what I'm actually playing on right now is the PC. You can play it on the PC or the console. So, and I kind of wanted the ability to play it on the PC just for checking it out wise, and that'd probably be more how I'd play it anyway. But also, so I can play it on the console. So it's kind of versatile in that way. I like that idea. I don't know if you buy it for like the Switch, if you can play it on, if it'll let you play it online. I mean, if you buy it for the Switch, it'll let you play it on the PC, or if PlayStation will let you play it on the PC. That I'm not sure. And that noise, that secret revealed sound, God, it makes me think of Hexen personally. But anyway, yeah, I just thought of something that I wanted to bring up and just kind of say how I feel about it. I mean, it's got a lot of nice features. I mean, you can see here, in the times that I know the speeding running scene of the Unity port's separate from vanilla Doom because of I think there's because they don't know what all could potentially be different, but also I think it's you got the hundredths of a second on the time, which that changes that. It's more specific, whereas in I think vanilla Doom it like rounds up or something, or maybe it rounds down. I can't remember which way it goes. But I'm not a speedrunner, so I have that excuse for not knowing. But also, yeah, looking here, see right there, it kind of blocks the kills. That's the only thing I hate is when you pick an item up. Crispy Doom, and I think even Wolf had that same problem, but they did fix it, where they just kind of moved everything down. But it is nice to be able to, see the. You can actually see your, the time in the level live counting. You can see how many secrets, kills, and all that stuff. Plus, you got a notification when you get a secret from a vanilla, from commercially. This is the first time that you've had that, and obviously you got widescreen and all that good stuff, which is really nice, I think. And then, hold on, I was gonna go to some options, just kind of run through there. I mean, you can turn off the random sound effects pitch, which that's one of the things that the older Xbox versions, like with the 360 and the original Xbox, they had that pitch shifted sound, and it just sound god awful. And then the video, I mean, you got the ability of doing 4:3 or it's in this case 16:9, and then you can do all the different resolutions or whatever you prefer. This is the max for my particular system I'm on now. And then you got VSync. And I've noticed that I play a lot better with it off. I was just playing with it on. I think that's why I was messing up some. Especially on the console. Turning off VSync, there's like some kind of weird delay and lag. It's really weird. I prefer to play with that off. And then this is kind of like your gamma, your brightness and all that. You can even up your frames per second if you have one of those high hurt monitors. I don't really have all that. I go with the 60. But yeah, I feel like it's more responsive when you have the definitely feels more responsive when you have the VSync off. It just has this weird delay. It's just one of them things you have to play and feel. And I noticed it big time playing on the console, the Xbox, with the controller. I could really feel some kind of lag on, especially with the X-axis this way. But but anyhow, so yeah, just thought I'd share my thoughts on it. It's a good port, a lot of levels you can play there, but that's all I have to say about that, and I think I'll leave it at that. And maybe I'll just go ahead and finish up this level in case I think of something else. They did eliminate that extra level there, map 33. But aside from that, plays very nicely. And then of course you got the widescreen extended bars, which I know I've actually downloaded that. You can get the assets and use that in Crispy Doom or any other port, I believe. I didn't even go get the Super Shotgun, did I? Well, how stupid am I? I'm busy talking and not thinking. Well, I don't want to make things just a little easier, maybe. But I'm trying to think what else there was to say. Yeah, and then you got the widescreen, title screens, the intermission screens are wide, and then of course the end screen, which I'm honestly not beating the game, so I'm not going to show that. But there's that. But yeah, but this is probably the best commercially released, closest to any source port that's a modern source port that they have out there today. But it's a good introduction to anybody that's never really played Doom, or it's it's a better modern day way to start, especially on a console. Because somebody, even on Steam, if you download it before and you go to DOSBox, somebody could just not get the best impression of it, because it's not what Doom is today. It's different today than it was back in 1993 when it was released. But granted, I do have an older system I can play on DOS. That's just me personally. I'm that type of person because sometimes I like doing that, but not everybody's for that. They want to be able to have all the extra little things like the widescreen and seeing how many secrets, letting you know you actually hit a secret. Because I remember years ago playing and you play through the whole level and you think you'd found a new secret and then but you didn't know. That could be kind of frustrating, but those days are over if you want them to be. And so this is a good way. I personally believe this is a good introduction to Doom for people like a newer generation going forward and in general. So those are my thoughts. Comment or give me any of your thoughts below. I'll be interested to hear. But thanks for listening to me rant there for a little bit. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one.